Hello and welcome back to the Bach and Arthur podcast.
Everyone.
Yeah,
Woo.
it's a chill one because we're in Arthur's bed.
We're in my bed right now. We were going to go and back to the one, but he shot it in it. So here we are.
No, lives in there right now, sleeping like a sleeping beauty.
She likes a lion as well, doesn't she? We're sleeping lions.
She's actually just sitting on the sofa, chilling. She's not even in bed.
Really?
No word of a lie. I actually woke up at 9:30 ready for breakfast, but then never went down.
And then he ate 2 boiled eggs in my room, and that smells like boiled eggs.
Yeah, does it smell?
Looks hella cozy, but it smells like boiled
Does it
eggs.
still smell like boiled eggs, or is that gone?
I can't tell if it's the room or your breath.
Or yeah, Jabba's feet are out.
Oh yeah, Jabba's
don't
dogs are out. Oh, and
My
so
breath.
are ours.
Yeah, can we talk about your socks?
Yeah, so I completely forgot socks on the podcast tour. I was wearing...
Matt's
So
basically...
there's an earthquake going on right now, if you're wondering what the camera shaking is.
Sorry, guys.
It's all right, Matt just kicked the camera on the way past.
He's wearing kind of dominatrix boots in a way.
Yeah, he
So,
wanted to show them.
You can't tiptoe around, can you?
No, but...
He's on a sex swing behind camera.
Yeah, sex swing.
Sorry about that, guys. I thought we were filming something else.
Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, we also said that it looks very adult video-esque
Oh,
because
it
from the
does.
window you can just see 2 blokes looking into a camera pointing straight at the bed.
Yeah, and then 2 producers behind camera.
Mm.
And also, you open the door to housekeeping.
Yeah.
Wide open. You didn't
And
even...
housekeeping and open. I went, not right now, thanks.
Yeah, you're like, take a good look. We're busy.
I'm busy. About to get fluffed. Do you know what that means?
I know what a fluffer is. Only recently I found out what a fluffer is, though.
Really? Job applications are going well then, are they?
Yeah, after the recent age restriction on my video, I need to find other things to make
Oh,
money.
yeah.
Should we go back to your socks?
Oh yeah, so yeah, I forgot to bring socks with me on tour. So we had to get some of the girls to go grab us some socks whilst we were... What were we even doing that morning? Just setting up for that was ahead of the first show.
Yeah, that was Manchester.
That was Manchester. And so I didn't have any socks. And so they got me 6 pairs, but it's now the 7th day.
Oh, so what are these?
So I've put my 6 current ones in the laundry, and these are hashtag gifted. We've been doing meet and greets on the podcast tour, and yeah, I've been given some lovely socks. We both got given quite a lot of socks because we got that pizza box full of socks
Yeah, that's true.
that I don't think anyone can figure out how they work.
What do you mean?
Don't know. It's just like a pizza box with socks, but they're in a really funny arrangement.
Oh, they're kind. Yeah,
Like
and
one's
they're
a triangle and one's a crust.
Yeah, so they're socks, but they are in a pizza shape. So you kind of have to have feet that go like at a point to fit. You have to have triangle feet,
And we've
which
got-
I'm struggling with.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not far off because
No,
my
you have got quite triangular feet.
my
I've got quite
second
square
toe.
feet.
Right, that's interesting. Matt's phone straight out. on the
Matt
start.
just snapped his picture.
Damn,
with-
you got flash on, bro. We can see that.
We saw Matt's phone lift up
Literally
behind
straight up. No, but my second toe is actually the tallest
It
of my
is.
toes.
Yeah. Is that
Oh.
Roman or Greek?
Weird, I think.
Jabba, really quickly, whilst you're on your laptop, are you able to just Google image Roman and Greek toes and see which one Batch has and which one I have?
I think Roman go straight at a
Yeah,
slant.
I think yours are Greek.
These could be Greek or could be demigod.
So Greek is the second toe to be the longest.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you've got Greek,
some
yeah, I've got
Greek.
Roman.
An Egyptian foot is when it's like that.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah, I think I've got Egyptian because my second toe is a bit smaller than my main. But yeah, I'm currently wearing chest socks. And Batch and I went to Sainsbury's today and I was wearing them and everyone was like, this guy must be a grandmaster.
No, they weren't saying that.
What would they say?
They were trying to make moves on your feet. They go, oh, pawn to Q3 or whatever. You're like, stop, it tickles, it tickles. I'm trying to get a meal deal, get
Batch was
off.
just pinning me down.
I was pinning you down.
But yeah, no, we're in. So what shows have we done so far? We've done Manchester
Manchester, Newcastle, and Dublin.
and Dublin.
Which one's been your favourite?
I must say I did. So never mind. Well, so we're now doing performances, which we didn't. So we've been tweaking the show as we go along.
Yeah.
So the first one was good, and there were bits where we were like, we need to speed this up. Bits where we were like, we need to slow this down. We've docked Simon Says.
Yeah.
And we had this thing called the Galactic Games, and basically the winner of the Galactic Games, there was just a bunch of like silly games on stage, along with our guest. got to high five Batman. That was a secret. But then we thought,
Yeah,
when
we
we
thought it
came
was
up with the
funny.
idea, we were wetting ourselves. We were like, how hilarious it would be if Jabba came on the set in a Batman costume and high fived us.
Yeah, because we thought it'd be like we were building it up to be like an amazing prize that the winner of the games gets, and then they end up just getting a high five from Batman. And he got a little bit of laughs, but it was like, no, we need to do a forfeit for the
Yeah.
loser rather than a gift for the winner. No one wants to see us win anything, do they? They want to see us suffer.
I want to see
So
us suffer with
so-
a bit of Schadenfreude.
yeah, but a Schadenfreude. So for Newcastle, we changed it
Yep.
to be you have to give a performance.
And you performed your little heart out.
I performed my little heart out in Newcastle, and you performed your little heart out in Dublin.
Yeah, so you did a little dance to Pink Pony Club, which is quite spectacular. You're prancing all around the shop.
Yeah.
And I was singing Linger by the Cranberries. And we actually haven't decided what the performances are going to be for the rest. So I'm quite excited for that.
Yeah.
Really.
It'll change up.
Yeah.
This won't come out whilst we're on tour, will it?
Oh, this will be
So
posted.
they'll know what we did. I
Oh.
can't believe you did that, bro.
That's kind of interesting. I can't believe you did that.
They know it before we do. How crazy
Yeah,
is
weird
that?
how time works. This is just
Yeah.
a snapshot in time that you guys are merely observing.
And if we could go back 10 hours prior in this very bed, you were sat on the edge, hunched over, going at yourself like a rabbit. And now here we are.
I hate how it's because I sent him a Snapchat video of it, and that's how he knows exactly how. My bro said it, so I couldn't even deny it.
We got to get him off Snapchat. You were so close to putting that on your story.
Oh yeah. And I think Dublin was really good fun. Everyone was in seriously good spirits. It was
Yeah.
the smallest show so far. So for sometimes when it goes like dead quiet, it's like quiet. I think some of the other ones, like because there's so many people there, there's always like murmurings and rumbles and stuff. In
And
Dublin, there were a
farts.
couple of jokes I made where it just went dead silent.
Really? I didn't notice.
Or not even ask something. I think like some girl. So we do this little thing called Galactic Court where we bring in submissions from people, and someone was telling a story of their friend who had put a nude on their story, and I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. But then I was like, but it wasn't actually you. So I was like, we couldn't ask you. And then I just go, so has anyone here accidentally put a nude on their story? And he just goes dead silent. And I just go, don't know why I asked that.
Yeah, I guess no one has.
No.
So, well, it was
Well,
good.
no, they were saying like, why they wouldn't put their hand up even if they had.
Oh, yeah, that's
Like, yeah,
true.
me.
Yeah, guilty.
I put a big picture of my schlong on a. Oh dear. What else has changed as well? We started off with a science quiz that they were like, bro, you got to cut that shit down.
Oh, yeah, because he goes through this quiz, 6 questions, each city goes head to head, and whoever gets the most points is the champion city. But he does a little explanation after the question, whether you get it right or wrong, he'll explain it. But originally the explanations were so long. And they were also cut down before the first show.
Yeah.
So I dread to think how long they were before the first ever cut.
Yeah, it was about half an hour. But then we cut it down, and then the Patreon winners. So like not the Patreon winners, the Coot winners. We do a Coot quiz at the end with like bull knowledge from the podcast. So like if you watch the pod, you know a lot. And the guys in Newcastle, which was the second show, said that it was their favourite segment. So
Result,
redemption arc.
So do you have a favourite show?
Yeah, so sorry, that was why I brought up the performance thing. Performing Linger with the whole crowd belting it out whilst like waving their
You
arms
liked
in
it?
their thing. I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
I did really enjoy that. I think the Newcastle and Manchester crowds were both sick. Like Manchester was huge and they were so loud, and then Newcastle was like stacked, like there were tears. Not emotional tears. Like it was
No, upset
stage.
tears. Right?
maybe.
Terrible tears.
Because and we had Chipper and Sabina on Manchester. We had Cam Kirkham in Newcastle. Also, Cam Kirkham's such a Newcastle icon.
Yeah, they loved him.
They really loved him.
They did love him. I really like Newcastle.
Yeah, as a city itself, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah, but also the show, I can't decide whether Newcastle or Dublin was my favourite show. Manchester, I loved Manchester, but as the first show, we hadn't nailed it yet. So
Yeah, that's true.
we were still getting there.
It was still really good.
So the show feels better. I think it's just feeling better and better. Sorry, I'm getting choked up just thinking about it. It's just getting better and better. No, the show's just, I don't know what that was. The show's just
Bro's
getting
getting emotional about it.
I think it is because I just had 2 boiled eggs. A bit of yolk.
So proud of how far we've come. It's better and better.
But it is just getting better and better. And as it gets easier for us, I think it's more enjoyable for us. So that's why, at least from my side anyway, I don't know about you, but
No, I agree.
that's why I think for me it's been like linear enjoyment. So maybe Dublin was the most enjoyable.
We did split the Guinness in Dublin as well,
Yeah, that was a great bit.
which was cool.
Oh yeah, and cutting Simon Says was good because it did feel a bit kids bop.
Yeah, one of the things we as well, like there were things that we wanted to do on tour that then like we weren't allowed to because of health and safety.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because Simon Says wasn't even originally a plan, was it?
no,
That
it
got
wasn't.
put in instead of the ball game.
Yeah, there was a really fun ball. Can we explain the ball game?
Yeah, explain it.
Go on, because you kind of came up with this
Is
one.
we might injure someone just explaining it.
Just put your helmets on in case you're listening to this.
Yeah, so the idea was
And
to have.
you put your helmet away whilst you explain this one.
Hey, come on. You can't even see it poking, can you?
A little bit. But he's wearing grey joggers and it's...
Oh, he knew what he was doing. Basically, the ball game was, this was in the part of the show where we bring people up on stage to compete for us. So we each have 3 champions that compete in 3 different challenges. And was it the first? I don't know what order it came in, but the idea was we'd each have our champion with a ball pit full of balls in front of them. And we'd say, okay, let's see how quick you can empty the ball pit. Go. And they do it. They empty the ball pit and they think that's the whole challenge. And then we go, oh, sorry. The actual challenge is how many balls can you get back in the ball pit in 60 seconds? Go. And then you see how many they can get back in. The idea being that when they're getting rid of the balls, they're throwing them all over the place, not realizing they have to get them back. We thought that would be that still, I think, would have been like the best game that we could have done.
Yeah, I agree.
But no venue will let us do it.
Yeah.
Because apparently the ball pit balls are too much of a risk.
That's crazy. The ball pit balls that they like
No, go on, you got it.
like ball pit balls you're allowed to play in when you're like a tiny kid.
Yeah. And do you remember those places? You'd be in a soft play area,
Yeah.
have a ball pit in the middle,
Yeah.
and then up at the top they'd have like cannons where you can shoot down these ball pit balls
What
at people.
Did you have that?
Do you remember those? Yeah, you
I
load them
remember
up,
that.
and then there'd be one kid playing in the middle, and then you just release the cannons.
But
at
it's
them.
warfare. What the hell?
Yeah, I remember being on
We
that
as
thing like a
adults
Tommy
can't
gun.
do it. No,
Just
we only had one
thumbs
ball pit
down.
in Jersey, Fort Regent.
Oh, I bet
So epic.
that was full of just vomit, poo.
It's so funny. I don't know if you ever
just
like.
one ball pit for a whole island.
Wait, how old's your youngest sibling?
She is 17.
So
she's still
Oh,
playing
you
in
weren't
ball
fully
pits.
grown. Were you fully grown when she was playing in the ball pits that you used to play in as a kid?
Yeah, I was too old to be in there, but I would be in there as well.
Oh, nice. No, because I obviously my younger sister. Oh, by the way, I got to clarify on the podcast. Do you remember ages ago when you were like, "Oh, I want to guess the ages of your sister or something," and I showed you a
Yeah,
photo.
yeah.
I showed you a photo of my sister when she was 3.
Oh, she's not still 3.
She's not 3 now. She's 8, which is still quite young. But everyone was like, "I
She's
can't
gained
believe."
5 years.
Yeah, I can't. Everyone was like, "I can't believe you were 26 when you had a new baby sister." And I was like, "No, I was like 20. I was like 21," which is still a third. But I think everyone thought that I had a 3-year-old sister. Anyway, just like
Right, I'm with you. And I just want to clarify, yes, I got her age right immediately, but that doesn't mean anything.
But I was gonna say
That was luck.
I was gonna say, so that's my youngest sister, Flora. She, like, when we used to go to Fort Regent, like, it was multi-story, and you'd look up at it and just be like, "This is the Mount Everest of play areas."
Is it like Wacky Warehouse?
Just
You didn't have one of them. Wow.
No. This was probably our version of Wacky Warehouse, and it was just colossal. Like this thing was just like going up to I can't even
something
imagine
big.
like a massive cathedral. If you were just like a peasant that only ever lived in the woods hundreds of years ago, and then you go to a big city for the first time, you were just like, look at this thing.
Yeah.
It was like that being a kid, and then I went around Christmas time because they had an ice skating rink up at Fort Regent, and I just looked at it and I was like, this is tiny.
You realise when you get older.
And you realise that you get more bigger when you get
Yeah,
older.
when you get more bigger, the things that were bigger get more
yeah,
smaller.
everything gets smaller. And it was just really weird. But
That's
yeah,
true.
massive ball pits, like gigantic ball pits, and it's like the kids like pinged at each other's heads and stuff.
Yeah.
And we as trusted adults
Aren't
Can't-
allowed to do a ball pit game.
can't put them in and out of a box.
Yeah, we should mention that amongst the balls, we'd put needles. 'Cause the idea it was like needle in a haystack vibe, but needle in.
Yeah, because we found a bunch of needles
It's
in
brilliant.
the back alleyway on the road trip on the way up.
We can still do a ball pit game, but we hide something in the ball pit, not a needle, but something that doesn't hurt them. Idea. If they let us do that, let's put it in the show.
Oh, so like a finding a needle in the haystack.
Exactly, but you find something else in the haystack. Find the rose toy in the ball pit.
Oh,
Something like that.
find the
Maybe
rose-
not that.
maybe not a
Oh,
rose.
maybe find a grain of salt.
we
do
haven't.
have a
Someone
Lego
gave
rose
us a
toy.
Lego rose toy.
Maybe just a Lego piece or something. Anyway, look, that's a little insight into the behind the scenes of how these things are put together.
Maybe we build a Lego trampoline and see who can jump on it the highest.
Yeah, think speaking of trampolines, I saw a video of a guy on a train the other day, and he was like, it was a skit actually. And he was like, "Oh, the best part about being on a train is seeing into people's back gardens." And then the top comment was like, "Why does everyone who lives by a railway have a trampoline in their garden?" It's so true.
It's so true.
They've all got trampolines.
Or
Why is that?
Or is it that when you're looking into the gardens, the only things that stand out are
No,
when people have a trampoline, and so you wouldn't think about it for ages, and then you see a trampoline once, you're like, huh, everyone's got one of those.
or maybe it's just more common than we thought. People having trampolines.
Maybe.
Did you ever have one?
Yeah. Did
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, me too. You didn't have a trampoline. Did you have a trampoline? Trampoline Jabba? No trampoline Matt. Hold that. So I bet you're not very good at
Becky
jumping.
had one
How do you know?
because she spoke about it on the pod, didn't she? She hated break the egg. Or
Oh,
maybe one
crack
of her
the egg, yeah,
friends had a
yeah.
trampoline.
No, it gives her the ick. Yeah, crack the egg.
Oh, we've got Becky as a guest tonight.
Oh, we do. Yeah, yeah. Well, she's under here. We've just smothered her. No, yeah.
No, she's napping.
Yeah, and the crowds have been loving her as well. When we've been talking about who's been your favourite guest on the pod, a lot of people are shouting Becky.
Yeah.
Becky
And-
is a serious
And pretty
favourite.
much everyone else says AB, which is
Becky and AB are top.
cool.
Yeah, top favourites.
Yeah.
They are. I wonder if also it might be recency bias. So no
yeah, 'cause
offense to
AB's
any
been on
other guests
recently.
that we've had. It's because they've been recent episodes. But you're all loved, right?
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, because everyone gets a fair amount of shouts.
Oh, Cam Kirkham. They loved Cam Kirkham,
Yeah, they really did.
and they really want him on the pod. So we will get him on the pod.
But Cam's been in our sort of like sphere just for so many years. Like
Yeah.
he is like a real like reaction commentary OG, pumps out content all the time at the moment. Like I've filmed with him for years. Like I've made so many videos with him in the long run that it makes sense that people who watch me would like him and stuff.
Like
and
him,
they're just in the same sphere as you.
He'd
And
be
yeah,
in,
he's-
the thing
he's
is, he would be in so much more content if he lived in London as well.
Yeah. He's buying a
I think
house
you'd
as
see
well in
him more.
Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle was so lovely though.
There's a
I
lovely
would live
city.
there. It was so nice.
I think going outside of London makes you realise how many other cities have so many great aspects. Like the buzz of Manchester was fantastic.
I didn't really see much of Manchester other than getting
No.
that tea that we got in the morning.
I guess I
That's all I
went a
did.
few days later because I
Yeah.
went to watch Man United Chelsea with Chippo.
You've also been before on a platform roulette.
Yeah.
That was my first
Oh,
time
yeah, I
properly
guess
in
it's all adding
Manchester.
but Manchester's like Manchester and Newcastle, like nightlife and stuff. The buzz of it is just so crazy.
I just really like the buildings in Newcastle and that bridge, that damn bridge,
Yeah, it's a
that damn
beautiful
smoke.
bridge.
It's like New York-esque.
The Bristol Bridge is very impressive.
Bristol Bridge.
Brixton Bridge,
Oh, we have
slapping
the-
the body.
It is
Someone
impressive.
turn a bully on a Brixton Bridge.
I'm joking. You didn't. That was actually dry from you.
Was it?
Yeah. The Bristol Suspension Bridge,
Rare that someone.
the Clifton Suspension Bridge. What were you gonna say? Rare that someone
I'm not going to say it.
wipes your spit off their face, or
No, I was going to say rare that someone shares. No, it doesn't matter.
shares a bed with you.
Shares a bed with me and stays dry.
Find that hard to believe. The bridge is lovely.
Oh, what a
Anyway, back
guy.
to that damn bridge. The Suspensions Bridge is lovely, and it's also in those houses, those multicolored houses nearby, or are they in the forefront? They're next to it, and that's in the background of George's
Yeah.
videotape for Strictly.
My face really puffy this morning. I can really feel it.
Yeah, it's getting bigger. It's actually getting bigger the more you sit there. You
I
sleep
need-
upside down, don't you?
I sometimes just sleep on my face.
Joking, it's not actually.
I saw, so I've got these gua sha things
Gua sha.
that they're like rocks that you rub on your face.
Jade stone.
Yeah, and they're really lovely colours. And I've actually always been always been a big rock enthusiast. I used to love going down to the beach and like picking up quartz crystals, especially just because they're so ubiquitous.
That checks out.
And my best friend growing up was an amethyst, basically.
Also checks out.
It's actually not far off the truth. I had one on my windowsill and I love that thing.
Oh
Did
my
you?
God, you guys.
Oh, was your first kiss Amy the Amethyst as well? She was so soft. So soft.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, why did I say that?
Oh, you were a rock enthusiast. Oh, you use gouache.
I use gouache, but they're quite hard, and you have to have like oily products to make it smooth, and it feels a bit weird on your skin. Saw the other day someone using like a lymphatic liquid brush, and so they're like, it looks like, you know, like a shoe brush, and they're like quite thick and rough. She was doing that, and she did it to half her face, and after like a minute, half her face not puffy, half her face remained puffy. So I might try that pre one of these podcasts.
Blood flow.
I don't know.
Is
It's
it
like
like a
lymphatic drainage.
Is it like a dry brush? So you rub that on your
Yeah.
skin, all the blood goes to your skin, and it just.
No, it's still pressure, but it's not rock solid, and it just kind of like moves all the
brush.
like puffy liquid that's in your face off to the side, I guess.
Where do you put your liquid then when you're not in the morning?
I actually have no idea.
And how does it get
I
back
don't
there?
really know the biology of this. Maybe I'll get back to you. I'll try the
It
brush.
might
And
be- It could be piss.
It is not piss.
That's what it comes from your balls in the night because you're lying down.
Mm,
Goes into your face and then out of your face back into your balls
maybe.
when you wake up because you stand up. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Yeah, one thing that's weird about the podcast show is we don't get that podcasty.
No,
Like
it's
this-
just show.
The show is quite different from the podcast, and I always wonder how people take that, because you kind of go like, oh, I really enjoy when they're weird and they just sit and waffle and chill, and then they come to see the show and we're like playing beer pong and getting electrocuted, and I guess we do the submission segment.
There is a podcast element. The thing is, it would be
That's
really difficult to just have a sit-down podcast on stage every other night because you either talk about the same stuff and then it's not so natural, especially all the joke. Like, then the jokes that you make aren't very natural at all.
Yeah, you're right.
Or you try and do a new pod every other day, and it's just like, what do you talk about?
So true.
So you kind of have to make it a show. But I think it's good.
I actually think it's gonna be so fun if we ever do like a national tour, an international tour. I mean, like go other countries.
Yeah.
Like flying to Dublin, there was just something exciting about it. Even though it was the smallest plane I've ever been on ever.
Oh, it was like a private jet.
It was like
wasn't
we had a private jet, but it was just obviously filled with lots of other people.
private jet with propellers and full
with
of people.
propellers. You know,
Way better than
I
a
had a
private
really
jet.
weird really weird worry I couldn't stop worrying about
You had a worry that you couldn't stop worrying.
whilst I was on the plane. So I was on the window seat, and the propeller was perfectly in line with me, and I had this weird like Final Destination thought that one of the propellers would come loose whilst it was spinning around and just like fly through the window and
straight
just
through you.
split me in twain.
I think Jabba was having the same worry,
Were
actually.
you actually?
The same thing.
Seriously?
So
You were on the other side? No way.
you were both panicking about this.
Were you on row 5? Yeah.
God,
That's
so you
so-
all had this worry.
Wait,
Matt
you had
too.
that as well?
Flying out, Jabba and I were next to the propellers.
Oh my God.
And you were worried that the propeller was... Wow. That's so... Yeah, you can see it whipping towards you.
Final Destination. You had a Final Destination moment yesterday, didn't you?
What, with the devil?
Oh my God, talk about that, yeah.
So, I'm a skeptic, so I don't even believe this happened myself. I'm trying to think of... So we're walking through the airport, and I just kind of go, whoa, look at that weird devil, man. And I look around, and no one's looking. No one's paying attention to me as per usual. They were all in their conversations because I was in my own little world and I was just saying something else. Guys? And we're sort of walking through, and there's this middle bit. We're walking kind of down this thick hallway, and in the middle of it, there's like a...
Thick hallway.
Yeah, like quite wide hallway.
Yeah. I guess. It was just a big walkway.
It was a really thick walkway, and in the middle it had like had like this little segment of like trees planted with benches either side. And so I look up at the guys and I'm like, look at the weird devil man. And I'm basically when I'm with you and when I'm not with you, when I'm walking in, I just see this guy and he's basically dressed like big, like regular, like very tall white dude in a black cloak, like very dark cloak, like quite Lucius Malfoy-esque, but with these like black horns, but not like horns like made of keratin, like you'd expect like on a rhinoceros or an actual devil or something like that. Or like antlers or anything. They were just like black, almost maybe like velvety.
Oh.
And he was just walking along and no one was looking at him and there was nothing that creepy about it. He was just really big and like cloaked and had these horns. And I was like, that's really weird. Look around, look back. And he's kind of like disappeared behind the trees. So I was like, oh, I'll tell people about it. So by the time we walk past this little like oval segment with a bench either side, we were to see around the other side and we sat down and he just wasn't there. And I was like, where's he gone? So where's this gigantic devil man gone? I thought it was like a part of a stag do or something. And I didn't feel like impending doom or dread or anything I would imagine if I ever saw Lucifer. Oh my goodness, Lucius Malfoy, Lucifer.
Yeah. Connection.
So it was just really strange. And like, I was just like, where the hell was that guy gone?
Do you know what? You know what today is though?
What?
We were talking about it earlier.
Is it Friday 13th?
No.
Oh. Of course it's
Tuesday,
not. It's Tuesday the 23rd. That is such an out of touch. That is great.
Oh, we can afford to not know what the date is.
That's crazy. The time is a blow on this, but that's mental. That was stupid.
What were we talking about earlier? It's I forgot what it's called now. Literally sat down there. Do you remember? We were talking about the religious thing. It's what's it called? The next 2 days. It's
the Rapture.
It's the Rapture.
So TikTok at the moment, well, I mean, this episode might...
It's the Rapture!
This episode might never come out if the Rapture's happen. Oh, no, because the non-believers and sinners will... Well, everyone's a sinner and they can be forgiven, of course. Sorry, I'm trying to get this theologically correct. I was going to say the sinners remain behind, but we're all sinners under Christian theology. Jesus died for our sins. So it's those who have faith in Jesus Christ get raptured. Everyone else gets left here on earth. And so the day is the 23rd, and there's basically a massive cult going on at the moment on TikTok of people that genuinely believe that they are getting raptured in the next day or two, 23rd and 24th. And there are people that have just sold their earthly belongings that are going like, rapture's coming in the next day or two, like have my gaming PC, have my car.
Damn.
Like, you know, not turning up to their jobs for the last 2 weeks, of course, because they're like getting raptured. Who cares if I get sacked? Loads of consequences that if the rapture doesn't happen, they're going to have to suffer them. Really?
Sold their
You just
house.
searched that
They
now?
sold their house.
What? Just for a last minute cash grab to be like, well, let's just have loads of cash to enjoy the...
Believing world will change as we know it tomorrow. It explains why she's convinced. So it's because the world will change.
The world will change.
The world will change.
This isn't great because it will probably happen to me on stage when I get raptured. And you're just going to see me rise up. Maybe a couple people in the audience as well. You're just left to do the show alone. Good luck.
Epic. I'm going to sing Linger 30 times.
So maybe that's why you saw Lucifer.
Yeah.
Because he was round checking everyone's a sinner. That could stay, yeah.
Today,
It's kind of odd that you saw that.
That is
But also,
weird.
that is what I saw when I sold my soul. So maybe he was coming. Maybe he was coming looking for you with his pen, bro.
Fair enough.
You got to sign that thing.
Oh, we had a big argument yesterday.
Do we?
No, we had a semantic disagreement that I want solving on the podcast.
What is it?
So
don't even remember.
yesterday, we woke up, went to the airport,
Oh,
pretty much straight away, and we were like, "Oh, let's
Dinner.
let's go for an all-day breakfast. It's our first meal of the day." But it was like midday, and Everest stopped serving like all-day breakfasts. No, they didn't.
Yeah,
They just stopped selling breakfast.
So it's 12, like
Somewhere
half
did it.
12, right? It was half 12.
Yeah, Muzzy Kitchen or whatever it's called served an all-day breakfast, but we just didn't go there because it was very busy. But the place we sat down at stopped serving English breakfast, and we were like, "Oh, that's a bummer. I wanted English breakfast for breakfast." So of course,
breakfast for breakfast.
so of course we went for the second best option and had katsu curry, served to
Yeah.
us by whom?
Oh, a little robot.
A little robot lady.
Yeah, she was doing my head in because she kept going, "You're in my way.
Yeah.
You're in my way." I was like, "No, I'm not."
The gap between the back of Batch's chair and the back of the man behind him was too small for the robot to roll through,
But it was the man behind you wasn't getting
and
it.
he was not moving.
He kept going, "No, you need to take your food off if you go." And I was like, "It's not my food, you know." I don't think the gap's big enough.
No, I think he knew that he had to move. I think he was just like very against the modern technology and just didn't want to move because he was sat quite far back, like legs crossed, like
Oh, he said the slur, didn't he?
yeah,
He said the slur.
yeah.
Slur. Oh yeah, it was a cat. It was a big like human cat. It had a
Yeah.
cat
It
face.
was a weird, like,
It was very anime because in anime when they get angry, they have that thing
It was
that
a bit
appears in the
anime.
top right of their face.
Yeah.
It had that when you got in its way.
it was a little anime.
Actually, it wasn't even me getting in its way.
Really?
No. I think it was behind Matt's chair and the guy's chair.
Yes, no, it was you. Sorry.
Yeah, it wasn't even me.
It was
yeah.
man that. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was a deal of like he had to push his chair in, but he was like, "You have to take your food off." And the thing was, you guys were like, "No, it's not our food," and he's like, "It can't move unless you take your food off." And you're like, "No, it's not our food. You're blocking it. That's the problem."
Yeah, it couldn't quite get through because it was like kind of ramming both of your chairs, and you were kind of like pinned against the wall, like I can't get in anymore.
Yeah.
And this guy was lounging, sat back.
Yeah,
Like,
it was like,
I
"Take
think
your
you got to
food."
take the phone, mate. No, but so we had, of course, katsu curry breakfast.
Yeah, so we had katsu curry about 1 p.m.
At 12:30.
Well, we at the air. By the time
Probably
we ate it,
at
it was 1 p.m.
1 p.m. And so then we flew to Dublin. Yeah.
We flew to Bristol.
No,
We're
we
in
flew to Bristol. This is from Dublin. We flew to Bristol. we flew to Bristol. We went for some Tex-Mex at the Lazing Lizard. What was it?
The
Las
Lazing
Iguanas.
Lizard.
We went for Tex-Mex at probably 6:37ish.
Yeah.
And so I was like, this is a very late lunch.
And everyone else was like, "This is dinner.
Boy dinner.
This is dinner." And Arthur, so your opinion is that we skipped, we didn't have breakfast. So breakfast was our lunch technically. So at 1
No,
p.m.
I would just say your first meal of the day is breakfast. Your second one, 'cause
Right,
The
so
first, was it you, Matt, that said you're breaking your fast? It's your first meal. So we broke our fast. We had breakfast at midday. Then we had our second meal, which was a late lunch at 7 p.m. And then I was like, I've had 2 meals.
But this is where we disagree because I don't think we had a late lunch at 7 p.m. I think we had dinner at 7 p.m.
We had our second meal, and I was like, I'm what, like probably 1,600 calories into my 2,500 of the day. I'm gonna need a third meal, and everyone was like, "No, this will do me," which I was just surprised at.
Yeah. So your thing is that you needed to have another meal. We finished eating maybe like 7:30.
Yeah, it could have been 8 o'clock.
Maybe 8 o'clock, and we were like, "Well, that's it," because we've had dinner. I think everyone else's mind is that we'd skipped breakfast, which a lot of people do anyway. We had lunch, and then we had dinner, and that was it. We just go to bed.
Yeah,
But you must have a third meal.
I'm on Arthur's side as well.
And
You
Jabba's
are.
on Arthur's
So did you
side.
eat another meal yesterday?
I had like my breakfast had like fruit and
Oh, you had a breakfast. Oh, okay.
Oh, so you push your breakfast to almost midnight in a
So
way.
fruit dinner.
I need that after I'm good.
Nice. Yeah, me too. So I went to Sainsbury's by myself and bought one of the weird variants of pot noodles, those super noodles. Never had them before, but they're remarkably mid, especially compared with,
Remarkably mid.
first of all, chicken and mushroom pot noodle, which is quite nice, but the yellow soba noodles, if you had them, the black tubs with the yellow on top.
I'm not a noodle fan, really.
So I wanted some of those and some baked goods, some Walker's baked crisps.
Baked goods. That's not a baked good. A croissant is a baked good.
Well, first of all, they're baked, and second of all, they're goods, aren't they? So they couldn't definitionally be more baked goods.
No, come on.
And they were good.
They're also the
That's redonkulous.
Walker's baked are the worst crisps.
I
I
really
love
like them. They're
Walker's
also really low.
I love Walker's baked. Yeah.
Oh, bro thought he was gonna.
Bro thought he was gonna-
Bro thought he was gonna. By the way, shit, crisp toys.
No, they're
like,
so
yeah.
good.
No,
I love Walker's baked.
they're
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
And
The
they're the healthiest.
flavour of it.
They've got like 30% of the
Yeah.
saturated fat. Yeah, massively.
Love the ridge.
Ridges are good,
Yeah.
yeah. Walker's McCoys.
But baked are better. They truly are.
And the thing
I
about the
friggin' love
baked
them.
crisps is that they're thicker than the regular crisps, so you feel more full having eaten them. With crisps, it feels like, you know, those like the mouthwash things that you sort of like, the Listerine things, and you like put one on your tongue and it dissolves.
The Listerine tubs, yeah.
Yeah, that's what eating regular crisps feels like after you've
That
had.
is such a random
Because you just have one and they're so thin.
thing to say.
They just disappear in your tongue, and you're like, have I even eaten any of these fucking
That's
crisps? Whereas you have like McCoy's or Walker's
yeah.
Paprika, Pepsi. Oh God!
Oh, Pepsi Max.
Not Pepsi Max.
Walker's Pepsi Max.
Walker's
Paprika.
Paprika
Max. Max Ridge flavour,
Walker's
Max flavour.
And they're like McCoy's, all the ones, but where they're thick crisps.
This is such a long crisp segment. Yeah.
Thick like always, but not as thick as ropes. But they're nice.
I think I have seen you tear through the regular Walkers like 7 packs in a row before. So I know they mean nothing to
This
you.
will probably be out at the same time as Chris's
Like the
painting
Chris's
video.
painting video, you must have taken 7 down
Yeah.
back to back.
Well, it was a heavy drinking video. There was a lot of shots. And the perfect antidote to shots is crisps. Everyone knows that. Because they're carby and oily. So they really help. So I was like, oh, I'm getting battered. I'll just have another bag of crisps. But they were also, crisps are usually like 40, 45 grams, maybe 50 if you're having a good day. These were the 25-gram bags, the tiny ones. They were the
Well, they're multi-pack
the
bags.
snack multi-pack bags, which is diabolical. So I just had a lot of them. So really, I only had...
Yes. Oh my God, the
Did you
crisp
watch the video?
You can sell multi-pack. Did you watch the
Legally?
video?
No, not yet.
Yeah, so Jabba really likes this guy called Chris Spargo, and he's been coming up my YouTube a lot. I really like him as well. He answers the small questions in life. One of them was, why do some things say multi-pack item not to be sold separately? The question is, can you legally sell them? Because corner shops often do. The answer, you should watch the video, but the answer is you can. It's just a message on the can, let's say from Coke, to say not to be sold separately. But it's not a law. It's like they could put...
But are they not contractually bound by Coca-Cola? They go,
No.
we're buying you this on the condition
There's
that we
no
don't...
contract.
No contract for it.
So the only thing is it might be slightly difficult because they might not have a barcode on the can, but
Right.
the shop can put a barcode on themselves or ring it up on the till. So it is literally just a message from Coke to say, and Chris Spargo was like, you know, it's essentially the same as Coke putting on the can not to be sold on a blue shelf, and they sell it on a blue shelf instead of a yellow shelf. It's literally just words.
Interesting.
So it's not illegal to sell multi-pack stuff, all after all. You just make a lot more profit, and it's broken down on that video. You should watch it. It's really good.
But I imagine it only works if you're a corner shop, because let's say Tesco start doing that.
Yes. then
Coca-Cola would
Coke
turn
would
around
be
and
like,
go, you guys, we're selling you these at a discount price because you're essentially buying multi-packs. If you're going to sell them individually, we're charging you the cost of a per Coke can
yeah,
type thing. Really?
yeah. It
That's
is
so
really
interesting.
interesting. It really is. He is really good.
Interesting.
Um,
So maybe every video, every episode will do a too long didn't watch for his videos and just tell you the answer to every question.
His views plummet because we're just explaining his videos in a sentence.
Oh dear.
No, we won't do it again. That was just a one time.
No, that's cool. Yeah, go check out Wells Fargo,
No, it's Chris Spargo.
Chris Spargo.
Yeah, close enough. What were you saying? You were talking about your crisp thing. How they melt in your mouth. Why were you talking about crisps?
Yeah,
Dinner.
that was my dinner.
Yeah. Okay. So the overall
my boy
disagreement is that you were calling the 6:30 p.m. meal lunch still.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a
Everyone else
little
was
bit of
calling it
rage
dinner.
bait. But the point that it came up on was me going, like, I'm gonna need dinner. Like, if we eat this now, like in 4 or 5 hours time, at around 11, 12, I'm gonna be hungry for a third meal. And everyone was like, no, we should go to bed. Because I was like, it didn't really actually bother me what you call it, but it was the fact that we'd eat that, and then I'd be alone in my room at like 11 and be like, I'm mad hungry and I want to dine with the gang,
Yeah, but
and I'd be all by myself.
you'd be eating your own ass.
And
Bent up at the end of your bed. Third meal check.
you know what was a bit more? You know what was? You know what was the worst part of it as well?
What?
It was a bit sad. I didn't have any cutlery, So I was just trying to eat them with a teaspoon. So I was just sat there with my giant pot noodle with and by the way,
Giant pot noodle.
Noodles are notoriously hard to eat with a teaspoon.
Yeah.
So
You
I
don't
was
have
just
to tell
sitting
us.
there. I was just sitting there trying to spin, and they'd fall off, and it was honestly, it was.
So did you actually eat any of it?
Yeah, I ate it all. It took me about 45
3
minutes.
hours or so.
Yeah, I watched an entire GM Daniel Naroditsky speedrun episode.
Don't know what that is.
No, fair enough. But yeah, no, it was good. It was yummy. Filled me up. I slept like a baby after.
You shouldn't eat too close to going to sleep though.
I don't think that's true. I know that's true if you're trying to
It is
lose
true.
weight,
No, it's true anyway.
because
It just disrupts sleep. That's all.
does it?
Yeah.
Well, that's because we've been waiting for you to do a sleep episode for the longest time. You've been saying for
No, I'm doing breathing.
heard that, yeah, crack.
Yeah, it does that. This ankle is actually screwed from Chris MD videos.
Really?
Yeah, just this foot.
From flip flapping him
Just-
too many times.
No, constantly kicking a ball over and over and over again on those ones where you're trying to score a certain goal.
Get your ankle a mic next time, crikey.
Wait, I'm gonna have to load it up. I think.
Oh, yeah. Wait, you can
Yeah.
do it again.
Wait. Oh no, I might have.
Oh, that's
All
such
the air
a nothing happened.
Yeah, well, stay tuned for that. That's gonna be
Well, what else?
ripped.
What else are we discussing?
Future pods, future shows. We're doing Bristol tonight.
I just realised this is so epic. We haven't needed to cut yet. This is all one smooth take.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, I had a
Oh yeah,
birthday
your
as well.
birthday. How was
That
that?
happens every year. I've noticed that. Every freaking year I get one.
And was this the best, the worst? How
It was
does this
cool
rank
actually.
out of
Yeah,
25?
actually, you guys surprised me because Liv came out on stage in Newcastle with
Yeah.
Colin the Caterpillar, and everyone sang "Happy Birthday."
Yeah, that
was really fun.
sweet.
Yeah, it was a good birthday. I mean, honestly, didn't do much because we were traveling to Dublin and then tried to go out in Dublin. It was so busy, and I just wanted to chill and not.
You're a bit of a cozy homebody anyway. Like that's a nice birthday for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm also trying to be conscious of like trying to stay well energized and everything
Yeah.
for the shows. I don't want to fuck anything up and then be like knackered for a show.
Yeah, that is the annoying thing. Like when we were in, I think all three cities, Newcastle, Manchester, and Dublin, would have been banging nights out, but just
We can't
traveling
risk it.
hungover and potentially getting ill
Yeah, can't risk it.
is a bit of a shame.
Yeah, but I just watched Strictly in bed because I had to see George.
Nice. How was he?
He was great and did a bit of Wordle, went to sleep.
Nice.
So his birthdays go, it was very chill. But it's better than the previous year. I was moving out. I was moving to London like on my birthday, so that was just carnage. I time these things well,
It's
don't
nice
I?
to have a
Yeah.
chill one.
Yeah. So
And I asked Liv, I was like, have you got plans? And she was like, I think me and Batch can just have a little one-on-one time. So I just went to Manchester
Yeah, we
with Chip
just
and watched the
chilled.
Man United game.
yeah.
And that was pretty good fun. We went with eFootball.
Who's he?
It's the renamed, Pro Evo or PES. Pro
Oh, that's
Evolution-
Pez.
Pro Evolution Soccer.
Did not know
They're
that.
now eFootball.
My uncle's a.
It's free as
Pez
well.
is free.
Come on.
My uncle's a big Pez player.
Really?
Yeah, he's always preferred it over FIFA. And there was a year where I played Pez, and I really enjoyed it.
One of my games I had on an Xbox when I was younger was Pro Evolution Soccer 4.
Yeah,
It's
that's
very-
Pez.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. The context.
Yeah, that's Pez. That one.
Well, it's eFootball now, and they're very kind. They're taking us this. What day is this episode out? Because Batch and I.
Oh, I haven't confirmed nor denied with them yet, though.
Oh, have you not?
No.
Because Chip's locked in now as well.
Yeah.
Well, Batch might be joining us, but they're taking us to watch Man United versus
Are they
Sunderland.
Sunderland, man.
On the 4th. Yeah, it should be epic. But they took Chris to Man City, Arsenal as well. So they're doing some cool things.
They're making moves. They're making moves.
Yeah.
They're making moves.
I think it's really cool that like there's like brand stuff doing Man United trips because, yeah, actually I probably shouldn't specify exactly what, but I was getting invited a lot last year to a Man United rivals home constantly by one of the brands they work with, and I was like, oh, I wish Man United would have like a brand partner or something, or just like a brand was like, hey, you're a United fan, come to these United games. And now eFootball have taken us once and they're taking us again, which is lovely. So shout out eFootball.
Yeah, I'm not a big football fan.
Yeah, but you're a Man United fan, which is nice. Because it's
Not
currently
really,
only
though.
really me and Chippo that are Man United
You-
fans in the group.
I think you're holding on with hope that I'm a Man United fan, but I haven't watched a football game in years.
Yeah, but we'll get you back into it.
I was a Man United fan all the way up to 10 years old,
And then it fell off.
and then I stopped really watching football. I
Yeah.
played it, supported Juventus for a few years, and then just stopped watching it.
Your
altogether.
weekends would be so epic if you had Formula One and football to look forward to.
No, because then all I would do is watch a screen. I quite like just watching F1, one race. Don't have to follow loads of different games happening, and then that's it.
True.
I'm not as involved, I feel like.
But you do miss out on all the pub trips that all the boys go on where we're like, oh, let's just go watch the Champions League tonight.
But
We're all down.
you're there
All down the
enjoying the
local.
football.
But we
Whereas
chat
if
and
I
stuff as
went,
well, we
I
have a
wouldn't
bit.
enjoy the football, so I'd be like, meh.
But you be involved in the conversation. We don't just sit there.
Yeah, but
blankly
you'd be
staring at
talking
the
about
screen.
football.
That's true. I hold on hope that we're going to get you into it.
You just won't.
Yeah. How's all the Formula One stuff going this year?
It's going well.
You enjoying
I
it?
love Formula One. You should come to the Formula One. You should come to the Formula One pub with me and all the lads. It's so mental.
One pub.
It's just me, and that's it. And it's so good. It's so good.
There was a
It's
really
so
cool
epic.
Formula One pub in Dublin. Was
Dublin.
That where we walked past one?
Dublin. I think you're thinking about last night we were walking back through Bristol and they were showing an old Formula One race, and you went, oh, Formula One
Oh
bar.
yeah, it was here.
But it's not a Formula. It's just a bar.
That showed Formula One.
Just had Formula One on the TV. No one was in there, and it was an old race. I don't know if it's actually a
We went in. We went
good
in,
spot.
yesterday. We went for dinner and we pulled up in the spot, and we were like, "Oh, it's really quiet." It was-
yeah.
And Liv just goes, "It's because it's 2.3 stars,"
Yeah.
and we were just like, "Oh,"
We'll get out.
and then left.
Yeah. I don't often check stuff like that.
Chris is a big. Is it Trustpilot? No. TripAdvisor. Chris is such a TripAdvisor merchant. Wherever we go, if we're on holiday, he'll plan the night
Does he leave
based
a
on
review?
TripAdvisor. I would love to find his account to see if he does. That would be so funny.
I bet he does. I bet he enjoys doing that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I could never leave a review.
Could
I
you
don't
not?
like it when a waiter comes over and is like, "Oh, can you give me a review and mention my name?" And then they'll say their name, and I'm like, oh, "I don't even know how to spell that." Even
Yeah,
if I try.
yeah.
I never do it. Sorry, I don't. But
Mm.
only because I'll if they're a really good waiter, I'll give them their flowers. They'll get a tip or something. But if they're like, usually it's just like a very mid waiter just being like, "Oh, can you leave a review here?" And then I'm like,
Mm.
oh, I've got to go on my phone, and I've got to do it on my account, which is linked to my YouTube. So you'll just see italianbach just left it will just come up with that as the name, has left a review. Oh, Marco was excellent last night. On full form, he really was.
Actually, I was going to say, Jabba, yesterday you were like, I think the woman working on behind the bar that was making our cocktails, you were like, I suspected she was a fan. She actually did message being like, I served you guys your cocktails tonight. I hope they were really nice.
And I spat in them.
What the hell? Yeah,
Oh.
because I didn't clock it, but Jabba was like, just when we said like bye and thank you, Jabba was like, she went like that or something. And then I saw the message, which was very sweet. I didn't have a cocktail. You had one. How was the cocktail?
It was a good cocktail.
Fantastic. There you go. There's your review.
Do you know what I noticed? So it had a sugar rim, right?
Salt
Oh, it was a
rim,
salt rim.
yeah.
That's why. Because I noticed before Elliot drank it, he wiped the whole rim off.
Yeah, I
He
do
gets
that
rid of
as
the
well.
rim. You rimmed it. But I thought it was sugar, so I thought it was odd. But because it's salt, I'm like, yeah, fair
Yeah,
enough.
it's just a lot of salt.
Fair enough.
Because
Yeah,
what did you have?
of course you
Was
are.
it a spicy marg? That's Elliot's drink of choice.
Yeah. Loves a spicy
He
marg.
loves a spicy marg.
What's your drink of choice? You got to pick one.
Oh, porn star martini.
Can't be porn star martini. It can't be Southern Comfort. It can't be beer. It can't be wine.
Can't just ask me what my favourite drink is and then eliminate my top 4.
Just pick one.
Okay.
Drama queen, honestly.
This actually reminds me, this is kind of irrelevant. No, let me answer that question first before we sidetrack.
To be honest, that question doesn't matter too much.
No, because it's a really good one.
You complained about it though.
you know what's a serious banger that's massively underrated? I had it with you at the fellas' party. So I grew up. So obviously, I like I've said, I grew up on the west coast of Jersey. Used to go down to the water splash in London. In London? In Jersey, in St. Ones. My tummy started rumbling.
Yeah.
No, I grew up in Jersey in St. Ones, and there's a place called the Splash. And like after surfing, there'd be two places you'd go. You go to the Line Up Cafe and get a Marza pancake,
Oh, and you
which
get
I've
a
told
Line
you
Up.
about before. What's a Marza pancake?
It's a Mars pancake. It's a pancake with Mars bar in it.
Yeah, loads of people think it's marzipan, but it's Mars bar, and it's like it's melted, so it's all gooey and marshmallowy. And is it nougat? I don't
Nougat.
think it's nougat, is it?
It's nougat.
Maybe.
It's nougat.
And chocolate.
I actually watched a Chris Bargo video on the Mars family
Really?
last night.
Damn.
It's definitely nougat.
Okay, fair enough. And all of that in a pancake, and it's just like soft, it's gooey, it's chewy, it's nougat, it's perfect.
Oh, I didn't like that. It's soft, it's good, it's chewy.
No. So
You're like, damn,
so-
how drunk was I?
So there's
Isn't it
so
soft? It's good.
You
it's
either have
chewy.
that, or if you're thirsty, you go and you have a lemonade with like strawberry syrupy Ribena. And I was like, you know what? This would be a banger for a drink. So we were getting these like watermelon lemonade. It was like watermelon flavored lemonade, watermelon flavored vodka in lemonade, which was okay. And then I went, oh, mate, you see that strawberry syrup? Can you just dash a little bit in there? And he did. And we were like, oh my God, this is so nice. Wasn't it so? It was insanely good. And who was the third person that had on with us?
I think it might have been AB.
Oh, it was AB. And we were like, we actually couldn't believe how nice it is. So if you like lemonade if you like lemonade is a mixer. If you like a liqueur and lemonade, ask for a dash of strawberry syrup in it, and it is so nice.
Mm,
So that's my favorite one.
but you can't pick that.
What?
So you got to pick something else.
Stop telling me I can't pick my favorite drinks. Okay, what's yours?
Guinness.
Oh yeah, you do like it Guinness. Okay, not Guinness. That's boring. Give me something different, like I just gave you.
Okay, a stout.
Give me something different.
I've never been that creative, really. Do you know what? I actually quite like just a beer with a lemonade top.
Oh, what's
so
it
not
called?
quite a shandy.
Not quite a shandy.
Yeah, it's
just
just
a bit
got a
of-
top.
Just put a bit of top on.
Yeah, it's a bit of top on it, would you?
I knew this would happen. I've forgotten the tangent I was going to go down. What were we speaking about just before the drink
You
thing?
didn't actually give anything away.
Did I not?
No, it's a crying shame. So we're about halfway through not the podcast, don't worry. This is coming to a close. We're halfway through the tour at the moment.
Uh-huh.
Got a few tours left. How are you feeling?
What are we 3 out of 8 done? 4 is tonight, so
The fourth tonight.
we're about to get over the 4th.
Feeling
I'm
good.
excited. I'm
excited, yeah.
I'm enjoying it. The audience, you guys that have come watch have been amazing, and you guys have filled us with confidence on stage and made our jobs a lot easier and a lot more fun. So thanks for that. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the other audiences are like and how the guests are received.
Yeah. London will be fun because of the size of it. 2,300 people.
That is crazy, actually.
Mental. Because the shows we've done so far have been about it's been 1,000, 1,200. Then it was 600 in Dublin.
So wow, we're doing
Tonight's
literally
1,500. Tonight's the biggest one, so that's going to be fun.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry, I had to burp a couple times. Away from
We've
the
got
mic.
Bambino on the
Bambino
pod
tonight.
show tonight.
And then, yeah, we're going to film a couple more podcasts whilst out on tour. So we'll film, hopefully, one with AB before the Birmingham show.
Mm-hmm.
So you may see that if we successfully did it. Maybe another one before the end of tour as well.
Maybe
These
I do like
are
these
quite
cozy
fun.
ones.
Yeah,
they
they're
are
chill.
fun.
They're quite fun.
Yeah, I enjoy them.
And then, yeah, we'll do a big recap on the podcast when we get back to London and the tour is over. We'll have some fun stuff on the set and everything like that. So
Yeah, and then
We'll have a good
we'll
episode.
do some guest steps a bit later on, and I'm guessing October, where we bring on the people that we've been promising. Cam, we did ask initially James Marriott to come on the London show and be a surprise guest, but he's in America, slaying the day away
Slaying.
and the night, probably
yeah,
knowing him.
true,
But he said he'd love to come on the pod,
which is fun.
which
That'll
is
be
great.
really
So he'll be on at some point, which would be fantastic.
good. Mhm.
Lots of fun things to look forward to, really.
Yeah. Who else said yes? Brian Cox said yes, so he'll be on it eventually.
Right.
Who else are we having on? Think. Neil, whoever that is. DeGrasse Tyson.
Oh, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh, he's going to insist upon that mic. He really is. He's
I
gonna
insist he joins
upon
us.
that mic.
No, but lots
Yeah.
of stuff to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for tuning into our cozy little app. Let us know what you think of these little ones, because when we get back, if you guys really like these ones, every now and then we can just
I'm not coming to your bed, bro. I'm not coming round.
Fine, I'll come to yours. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's it.
Any final words? Any last words?
Oh, should we
Oh
try
yeah,
the
can we
ankle?
click the ankle?
I have been clicking it every now and then, though. That's the only issue. Okay. It's pressure now. That is so embarrassing.
Because I mean, the first time you did it, the crack was bigger than Arthur Hill's. It was crazy.
And that's tough.
Yeah,
Then that's tough.
it's the biggest crack on the YouTube scene.
He's got great crack. He's got a great crack.
All right.
It's tall.
And on that note, thanks for watching. Sleep tight. Don't let.
Yeah, don't let the bud bite or whatever.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.